Hey guys, welcome back. I am coming on for a very much belated Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches series for series 12. So I'm going to be working on day 5. Guys, I'm so woefully behind. I'm on day 5 and I am using a kit from the scrap room. It was a Flavors of the Month kit, and like I get almost all the kits. So it's from the Scrap Room, May 2022, and it is Fancy Pants Simply Summer line. So I've got lots of nice pieces. I have a full-size piece, 2 pieces of the craft cardstock, some nice plaid, and I have a complete unboxing that is rather old at this point because, like I said, I'm behind. So it was put up like a month ago. So I have those pieces. I do have some nice cherry red little enamel dots. I've got some fun puffies, and I do have some die cuts. So that's awesome, right? Now let's look at the sketch that we're going to use. It's from my friend Jen, and there is her handle right there. So we've got a background piece. Great. We've got some nice torn pieces. It looks like a little mixed media. She has 1, 2, 3, 4 clusters. Who knows how that's going to go. And it looks like spots for 4 photos. I have 1 photo. We're going for it. Now, I have, let me show you my photo. Here is my son wearing a very tropical shirt. I think it was 4th of July. I'm not quite sure. And he's on a pontoon boat at a lake, living his best life. Fabulous. So I had a couple caveats that I was working through. Guys, oh my gosh, I got to go get my bingo board. I just went ahead and reprinted it. Let me see if I can just pull it up on my iPad here. Of course not. Of course not. Actually, it's in my favorites. So, guys, I am a mess. Okay, so what else to tell you? In my favorites, let me get my bingo board. Okay, so we're playing along with this bingo board, which was an optional thing. It's just fun, and it's fun in that it makes me use more stuff. So I will get my paper one, from my printer. It's just black and white, my printer. It looks a little prettier like this. So we'll work off of this. Now, I will do 1 row across, but what I also end up doing is I end up seeing if there's anything else that inspires me, and I plop it on. So yeah. So we have that. Now, every layout, I'm trying to use a Flair badge, Flair piece, Flair, whatever you like to call them. And I have the last 2 months of Happy Mailboxes from Scrappin Happy Studio right here. So I have May and June, I guess. I don't know, like if they're by month or by release. So first release, second release. So I have those, a handy dandy, which I think is fun and fab. So they are handy. And then is there anything else to tell you? Oh, and I'm trying to use wood veneer. I've actually pulled all kinds of things. So I've got a bunch of wood veneer from some assemblage required. I've got a couple of epoxy pieces. There's tags. So I have like a goodie bin to go through here. I have some enamel dots. I have enamel dots with this kit and puffies. Just a quick refresh. I've got some vintage enamel dots here. I'm sorry, wood veneer. And then, I've got some stencils in here. I've got some sequins. So I've got like leftover bits and pieces and themes, okay, that I'm going to refer to before I go running willy-nilly around my room. Just because it works better for me to have a smaller scale of stash instead of like tons and tons, and I get overwhelmed and I actually use less. It's weird. It's a whole thing. Okay, so to talk about this little scrap lift, I'm trying to go back to my album so I can see what we're gonna do. So the only full-size piece of paper I have is this craft. So that's gonna be a background, great. Then the next big piece, Jen has these torn pieces, right? And I'm going to tear them as big as I can, like within the constraints. All right, my son is wearing tropical. I like all the bluiness. Do I want to use, no, I don't like the yellow with the craft as much. So I'm going to tear this, and you know, with leaving as big of a squarish piece as possible. Then I'm just going to start tearing the other things. Now, Jen has, and guys, you know when you get these weird little pokies, you can just bend them. They're fine. The pokies don't care. Jen has some mixed media going on hers. So yeah, we can do that. I keep mixed media on my desk as well. What I keep is the products for the month. So like, for example, like for not just for Boys Kit Club, I get some mixed media products for them every month. So I keep those gorgeous goodies in the bin, pretty. And then I have the same thing for my Shimmers paints. So I try to go towards them first, mostly because, you know, I'm still getting to know a lot of those products and it makes me happy. Oh, that's kind of cool. So that's, yeah, this piece is just a little bit problematic for me. Okay, so we've got middle piece. Then, what's my next biggest one? Ooh, we've got this one with this, oh, the plaid. We have the stars, but those kind of fade away on this. But if I do the tearsy bit, again, since she did lots of tearing, I'm like, okay, that's what we do. I like this strong blue plaid. I mean, it's blue and red. It's cute. It looks like I did lots of punches out of it at one point, you know, in May 2022. So we're going to do that. And guys, my photo, I matted on a piece of scrap white cardstock, which is cool. Oh, I've got to get the kits I already used. Guys, I'm totally resetting up. I've got to get the kits I already used. Now, I already used these two kits, and I did 2 layouts each with them, but I can always go into them as my rule and get, like, stuff out. So, like, if I want wordy bits or whatever. So I need to keep them. How do I keep them handy without them being everywhere? I don't know. I'm a mess. It's my first, like, 30 days of sketches layout, you know, back in my office. Oh, that's cute. I did this summer. Oh, Yep, what I did this summer. I like the yellow. So yeah, we're just clearly using all of the things. I don't quite know if I'll need to bring in the mixed media for like packaging technique. I can use it to like finish. Guys, I have my very favorite paint. I am plowing through it. It is Shimmers Paints Color Splash and Whites of Their Eyes. It's like the best white. Totally is my fave white. So we have this. This one can be longer. Let's just see what we get. Guys, all I'm doing is tearing and not getting anywhere. So the 4 layouts that I did for this, I actually did them, and I still have to voice over one is bad, at Erica Rose Creates Crop. So I have that. Oh, kind of like that. So I'm already kind of detouring, but that's all right. That's what's cool about sketches is you kind of get your vibe and you go from there. And this being on this side is good because he's facing that way. And then finally, I can pop this on here and tear around it, and that will be my last pattern. Booyah. So let's get that tacked down. I'm just going to tear around the photo. It's fine. Not a big deal. And then we just get to start placing things. So guys, sketches are the bee's knees. They're the bee's knees because you just start doing you and they always work out. They do. They don't care what you do. Sketches don't care what you do. They're like, what are you feeling? Let's do that. So, oh, well, why is it when you're filming? Why is it when you're filming, your ATG runs out? It's rude. Okay, guys, I'm going to get these pieces on, and I'll meet you right back here. All righty-roo. That's all the torn bits. This is the only thing that is popped up right now, the one with my photo around it. So I think that's fun. Now, let's take a look at this. So in theory, we can do a cluster here. She had one here, here, and here. I'll probably do here, here, here. I tend to do 3 or 5, like, you know, like whatever. And we have this here. So let's first look at the Flair and see if we have any that currently match this. Guys, I've used so much of this Flair, clearly. Okay, so Best Friends actually matches, but he's just sitting, you know, by himself. Okay, let's see what we have in the newer collection. So black and white is always good. We haven't pulled in black and white in this yet, but we could. All right, more of an aqua. So stinking cute. Okay. No. Go, road trip, getaway, explore. So our colors are just a little bit off with this stuff. So I might try to go easy peasy. Let's see, the flip-flops work. Guys, I'm stretching too much. All right, I'll get Flair from somewhere else. Let me see what I have in here. I do have some Flair in here from, oh, look at how cute. No. Okay, I love these, but no. Oh, guys, that's cute. Okay. I am all over the place, guys. I will get it together in the next day or so. But when you get back in a room, and I know, you know, it's like way oversharey kind of thing, but I also had like this really bad virus. I like to call it the plague. It wasn't COVID. It wasn't flu A. It wasn't flu B, blah, blah, blah. It's that one that says acronym. So I had it, and it took me out for 3 weeks. Just a mess. Ew. Did not enjoy. Okay, I have this. Now, I know I'm going to have Flair. Distressed edges, I guess technically I have that. I'm bringing that. The rainbow is going to be tricky. Monochromatic is definitely a no. Don't have a cut file. Mixed media. I mean, if I see a rainbow, we can put it in. It's not multi-photo. Stars, wood veneer, single photo, distress, stamping, or stencils. That one's interesting, and I tell you why. I mean, I have some puffy stars, so that would work. But I also saw, guys, one of these papers, legit. Oh, yeah. I was going to say, one had stars. And I could use a punch or something with that if I don't have puffies. Okay. So, first thing, no title is evident in these goodies. Oh, guys. I love the little camper. We've got this kind of cool, like these are these you know, like gliders, I think they used to be called. So if that were a cluster base, this works for what my son is wearing. Kind of like this better right there. These pieces are fantastic, but they're massive. Okay, I can have a cluster base with that up there. If I did something like this, I can make sure to have that pink. We can have a little grass there, fine. I like the idea of like that little water balloon, fine. I've got the smallest little splashy piece, but hey, I have it. Let's see if we can use it. I don't think this piece is gonna make it in. I don't know. So if I have it come in, I don't know. I just like the look of this. I feel like this piece right here is super big, so I don't want 2 super bigs. And if I have this, I think I'm going to bring the green grass over here. Okay. Oh, but guys, we have a grass right here too. We have 2 grass pieces. So that is fine. I think I'm going to grab this title that I saw. Ooh, this lemonade stand. It's freaking cute. All right. I think I'm going to bring in this title that I saw. Let me see. It was from kit number 2, and it reads Blue Skies and Sunshine on it. And it's a little, my only question is, nope, it's light enough. Was it going to be too, guys, that bird. The bird matches right there. Okay, I'll try to use both pieces. I was concerned that the title was going to be too cream, but I think it's going to be okay. Now, Jen doesn't have a title spot, so I'm going to just have it go right here because we're not missing anything, you know, on the boat, and it's not covering him. Great. So from these puffies, we've got a bowl of fruit, citrus, fireflies, hamburger, hot dog, all of that. And we were actually at a big like picnic kind of thing. So what I'm going to do, don't want the grass up in the sky. I am going to just find places to make, oh, that would be cute onto the camper. Find places to make these little bits work. I told you I wasn't going to use that. And let's see. All right, guys, I'm just talking. We're not getting anywhere. So you see how my clusters are basically going to look. We will get these pieces on. Did not fussy cut. Where's the one with the single photo? Sequins? No. Chipboard? No. Distress edges, stamping stencil, wood veneer, stars. This is the one we're concentrating on right here. So stars, wood veneer, single photo, distress edges, stamping or stencils. So I've got this piece. It's not very big. I'm thinking I've got a scalloped edge punch, guys, and I know I'm slightly far away. Ooh, I found one I kind of like more for this. Okay, I've got a punch. What if I just bring it in a few times? Because, you know, I can grab stars from whatever, but I like the idea that I used even more of this kit. And this one will be just really nicely killed. Okay, so we've got those pieces. And they're just going to be somehow part of these clusters. Not even sure how. Just another little cute pattern. And, oh, yep, that's going right behind that lemonade stand. Okay, that's getting cut. So as long as I have it in, I'll be happy. Apparently, that's my rule that I'm making up as I go. Yeah, I like it behind the lemonade stand, like as the little window. So I'm going to get these pieces on. And then we can come back and see what other little bits that we can get in here. Guys, isn't that cute? Little shorts, we'll pop stuff up, blah, 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 blah. Let me get these pieces down. That is my point. And yeah, stars, single photo, blah, blah, blah. Stamping or stencils. Yeah, we got to work that out in just a second. I'll be right back. Really quickly, what I decided to do for stencil is I grabbed a stencil that is from Shimmer's Paints. Got it on the website. I grabbed a Distress ink and blueprint sketch that was from, I think it was from a Crop and Create. And I'm not even doing a lot with this. Just going to do a little something around these clusters. Let's see. Plenty. Something's going on around my clusters. That's all it is. A little something. I think it's cute. Cute. Oh, let me go like that. And I'm going to do it in all three spots just to get, I don't know, that criteria to use. There's really not much more thought besides that. So it's cute. Something's happening. And we used more stuff that we have just hanging out in our stash. Okay. Thought I'd show you how I'm dealing with the stamping or stencils part. All right, y'all, let's see what we have. So multi-photo won't work. We have stars, stickers. Oh, my puffies are stickers, enamel dots. Let's go ahead and pop them in a little willy to the nilly because, you know, I can and I want to. I love when the scrap room gives us enamel dots because to me, like enamel dots totally add so much to your layout that you get like, I've had matte enamel dots, right? So you can use matte, you can use regular, whatever you're into, but they totally add. They do the thing. Okay, so I think I'm going to do some enamel dots over there. And we have like just a couple sizes of them with fancy pens. And fancy pens can do them whatever size they want. I think it's fun when you are using products from these different companies because you're like, oh, that's how they do it. That's awesome. So I have 3 in that one. Do I want to do 3 in that one? I have 3 in that one, only 2 in that one. And I can see in enamel dot land, ooh, I think this can work. Look it. It's like the same tone. Totally worked. These are like these enamel dots I want to work through during this series. So that's enamel dot land. It's a whole thing. Okay, fussy cutting did not happen this time. No pattern paper, that's not a thing. We have wood veneer. Circles, I have Flair. Numbers, don't think that's working unless I slap in the air. Hold on. Excuse me, double border. I did not do a border at all. I only have a single, you know what? Around my photo, I have a white piece of cardstock, and this piece, I'm calling that a double border. There, sequins. Okay, sequins, sequins. I'm gonna keep saying the word sequins, like it helps us with anything. I have got some oh my Lanta, look at. These were from July 2022 from the Shimmers Paints shop. This was one of their bonus bundles. So I can put a couple of these cute sequins on just with just a little bit of glue. I'm trying out this new glue from scrapbook.com called Artis Craft Glue. Love the little skinny nozzle on it. It is quite the win. So we can do 1, 2, 3 there. I would do a couple here around this wood veneer. Same thing here to make the wood veneer look like, you know, there was a reason for it. So we have that. So I'm going to get those sequins on. Let's see. Let's address the other info while I have you here. Single photo, we're good. Chipboard. Do we use any chipboard? No, we did not. Let me see if there's any chipboard in either of these kits. These are the kits that I had already used. Ooh, there's some wordy bits. I might look in there in a minute. Guys, the chipboard thing may not be happening, but you know what's gonna be happening? This geo tag right here. This is from Color Cast Designs by The Who, and it's like a perfect deep blue that's gonna work. So I will peel off the backing in a second. I'm gonna put that right on top of my lightning bug jar that I'm gonna shimmy out just a little bit. I'm gonna have that slightly willy-nilly and put this right here on top of it, like a base. Okay, that wasn't even anything, and it happened, so that's fine. Nope. A little bit of a hard time using this color unless it's for a fall layout. It's a true thing. Oh, look at the little frames. Just getting re-familiar with what's in this little bin here. Okay, so chipboard is not gonna happen. I don't think so. Vellum I don't have in here. I just got the most beautiful Pink Fresh Studio Vellum, but it's not in these 30 days. Mixed media we did, distress edges we did, Flair or epoxy we have, pre-made title I do have. I have not run across a rainbow, so I don't know if that's gonna work. Not using a cut file. We used a stencil, totally not monochromatic. Florals. I have floral here in this paper. There's floral on this puffy. So I do have florals in here. Oh, yes. And foamer puffy. This piece right here is a puffy. This piece right here is a puffy. So I did also use puppies. All right, let me get a couple of those sequins on, do a little bit of splatters with my very favorite white Shimmers Paints in Color Splash. You guys know the thing, put my name in the comments when you make an order. I had to say it, I'm sorry, I could not help myself. I'm gonna put a couple of sequins on, guys, some splatters, and this one is gonna be just about done. So guys, that is this layout finished. I was able to bring in some fun little things into the clusters that weren't in this kit. A couple of sequins, Flair, enamel dots, and both this funny little birdie and my title. Oh, and then that little Color Cast Designs little acrylic piece. So super fun, super awesome. Yay, I am done with day 5. I'm going to steamroll right into day 6 and keep this going. So I'm going to have links down below for, you know, the stuff you need, you know, the people playing along. And then what else to tell you? Anything else? Is there anything else? I I don't know. If you guys have questions, feel free to ask. Still shots to follow, and I will see you guys ever so soon with another video. Bye, guys.